What's good, baby? This your boy Fort Manny. I'm here with TRSHY. Come join me. Let's talk some trash. What was the moment that made you realize that everything was about to change? The moment that made me realize that was, I'll say, during COVID. COVID let me know that everything was going to change completely because I don't know if y'all know, during COVID, everything went down for a moment. But also COVID was a huge opportunity because if you look at the market and rate of returns, you will see that people who invested in COVID made a lot of fucking money. And luckily I was able to catch that wave. And when I caught that wave during COVID, I watched, my net worth probably double or triple in a span of 6 months. And that's when I knew everything was about to change because now I have money that I can invest into the things that I truly, truly, really want to do. You feel me? So during COVID, man, shout out to that boy COVID. Listen, what the fuck happened to COVID, bruh? Everybody was talking about COVID. They were like, yeah, man, make sure you get vaccinated, bro. You don't want to, COVID. Then all of a sudden, we just stopped talking about COVID completely. What the fuck happened? It just disappeared. Listen, man, it's the craziest thing ever. You watch the news, bro. It's a pandemic. It's a pandemic. You can't get on the flight. You would think COVID was the worst shit ever. And don't get me wrong. With anything, there's good and bad. But the way everything was played out when it came to COVID, and you look at it now, is really laughable. It's really laughable, bro. You can definitely die from it, but you can die from anything else in the world too. You can die from any and everything. People catch the flu every year. People catch COVID. Okay, COVID is just another strain of the flu. That's all it is. You got to understand it was a major pandemic because the way the media played it. If the media plays something a certain way, it's going to be able to reach the mass. And if you're able to reach the mass, you can determine kind of how they think about it. What's a piece of advice you would have ignored now you wish you hadn't? A piece of advice that I shouldn't have ignored, right, was the red flags, right? And when I say red flags, here's what I mean by red flags, right? I've been coming to Miami for a long time, right? A couple of red flags, right? If she's hanging around with you and you know the type of chick that you're dating, you feel me? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like I used to date a lot of IG models and shit, like that shit weird. But I would say just playing a nigga that you fuck song in my car. And the way I'm able to notice that, it is weird how I notice that shit, right? Because I put little 2 and 2 together, right? So when I'm hearing like one particular nigga song too often, let me see if she following this person. I bet. Let me look at the likes. She liking every picture. Okay. Damn, he following her too? Oh, okay, bet, right? 9 times out of 10, they have some type of history. You could call it whatever you want. It's just from what I've seen in the past. You feel me? That was a red flag right there because the first couple times I peeped that shit, I was like, oh man, I'm tripping. And I ended up being right. You feel me? So I wish I would have listened to my own advice and not ignore that shit the very first moment that I noticed it. How long would you wait for someone who's locked up? I'm a rich nigga. Fuck, I gotta wait for anybody for it. You feel me? Like 0. Listen. If you a chick, oh man, my girl probably gonna hate this, but listen, if you get locked up, that means that you make bad decisions. You feel me? You making some bad decisions in life, and that's gonna question everything, because I'm gonna start questioning everything about you, like real shit. If you get locked up, you've made a really bad decision, or you've done something really, really stupid. You feel me? So you can ignore that. I can ignore that red flag. That's just a red flag. So 0 days. I'm sorry. You get locked up, it's over. Do I expect the shorty to hold it down for me if I got locked up? Honestly, I'm a realistic ass nigga. I'm not gonna tell a bitch to hold nothing down for a day or a year or 2 years or whatever, because at the end of the day, people have needs. Humans have needs. You feel me? Like, what I'm gonna be like, hold it down while I made a bad decision or whatever? Like, I will be completely understanding. I'm gonna tell her straight up, listen, I'm gonna be doing this long right here. If you're doing other things and you're seeing other people or whatever, like, it's okay, it's cool. I'm not mad at it. I feel like it's really selfish to tell a chick to wait 3, 5 years or even years in general. Like, it's very selfish. If it's my wife, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. Real shit. If it's my wife, it is what it is. I'm not gonna be behind the walls and be like, oh yeah, she holding it down for 5 years. Some nigga probably beating her cheeks every night. I mean, it can, but based off odds and probability, you feel me? It's a high odds that it's not happening. You feel me? Anything can happen. Anything is possible. But based off odds and probability, I'm gonna just be like, you know what? It is what it is. What's one memory you've never shared with anyone? So I remember when I first started watching porn, right? My cousin in Atlanta, he introduced me to porn when I was like 12 years old or whatever, right? So I was like 13. Wait, is that a good story? Should I even tell that story? And he introduced me to this person named Pinky or whatever, right? So I was like 12 years old, man. I just learned about the site, so I'm addicted to that site like crazy. You feel me? Like, mind you, I was an innocent child until he introduced me. He told me about her, man, so I'm over here like every day, can't help myself. So one day, man, we went to like a little family function or whatever, right? And I was in my auntie bathroom, and I closed the door, and I locked it, but that bitch didn't lock. That shit did not lock, gang. So I'm over there, man. I'm over here, you feel me, watching a little video or whatever, you feel me? I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, doing my thing. Next thing you know, boom, door open. She looking dead at me. Yo, I stayed in that bathroom for 2 hours, my nigga. I stayed in that bathroom for 2 hours because I was embarrassed. To this day, we never said a word about it. You feel me? And good, because, yo, that story just brought back a lot of bad memories, man. But that's the story right there, man. Next, what's the weirdest dream you've ever had that you still remember? I remember having a dream. This was probably like six weeks ago. Probably about 6 weeks ago, right? It's pretty bad. You know, my girl, listen, man, my girl be on this shit, yo. My girl be on this shit, but I had a dream, right? You know, I'm happily in a relationship or whatever. And we went out, and while we were out, my girl just disappeared. And it's like I'm like on an island or whatever, and you got some, you know, you got a lot of females or whatever, and you know, we talking, we having fun, and the next thing you know, bro, like, you know, what they call them, wet dreams or whatever. And it felt so real. And you know, like I woke up feeling sad, and I'm like, yo, I have a girl and she's sleeping right next to me. Like, why am I having wet dreams about other females in my dreams? So that was the weirdest dream that I've had in a long time, and I wish I didn't remember, if that makes sense. Like, come on, cuz. Like, we don't all had dreams where we smashing someone else. Like, stop the bullshit, bro. Like, niggas be like, I've never dreamed about smashing another bitch. Niggas, stop, bro. We've all had a dream about smashing somebody other than our partner. It is what it is. I'm sorry I'm saying it, but it's the truth. I don't care. My girl took her dream as a sign the other day and literally like woke up and like smacked the shit out of me. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? She was like, I had a dream that you were smashing other girls. And I'm like, baby, it's just a dream. She was like, but it felt very real. And in my head, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? She went through my phone or some shit? Then I was like, oh shit, yes, you're just dreaming, baby. You're just dreaming. All right, cool, it's just a dream. So no, dreams are just dreams. Okay, you can't take them serious, all right? Niggas be thinking they drum and they want the fucking lottery or whatever, so they go their whole life thinking they gonna win the lottery. All right, great, thanks for the donation. What made you start betting? It was easy. It was super easy. Since a kid, I've always been invested in sport. You know, when I was 7, 8 years old, I was like a walking dictionary. Like, I go to the book fairs. Guess the type of books I'm buying at the book fairs? You know, my mom gave me $20. I'm buying books on sports statistics, right? So I was always a student. I was always a student of the game for NFL, NBA, MLB, college, whatever it was. Then when sports betting became legal, I was already doing it in my head, you know, from a young level, watching these games, understanding the outcomes. Old Celtics when they had Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, Ben Gordon, you know, those teams. Like, I've always been watching those teams and actually like telling myself who's gonna win, who's gonna lose. So when sports betting became legal, it was just too easy. I'm like, damn, this is the two teams. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? Oh, I already know. I'm gonna go with that team. Bam, that easy. I literally fell into the shit, like literally. My reality from the time that I was young all the way to now, everything lines up. And it's so crazy because I never imagined it. Most bread I ever made, best bet, I actually posted it on my story this week, actually. It was for $203,000. Actually, I lied. The most bet I ever won was $500,000 on the Celtics. And them niggas did not pay out my 500 racks. The casino did not pay out my $500,000. Caesars Casino, man, I won $500,000 on the Boston Celtics. Y'all probably seen the video that went viral on YouTube, Twitter, all them big platforms, man. Caesars did not pay out my $500,000. Yo, that's actually an open case right now. It's a lawsuit on Caesars. They did not pay out my $500,000 when I went to pick up my money. Yo, I walked in that bitch with my Louis bag, my assistant with me. I'm walking up. I'm like, man, I'm about to get my $500,000. I walk up to the counter. Dude was like, all right, sir, give me 1 second. Let me go to the back. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to pay you, man. What you mean you're not gonna be able to pay me, bro? I caught a flight, drove 3 hours in the fucking mountains. Where's my money? He was like, yeah, I'm calling security. Bro, what? Yeah, security. Next thing you know, bro, I'm getting kicked out. I got my bag. My Louis bag is empty. I'm pissed. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? What the hell, bro? I need my 500 racks. Sir, you got to get out of here. Went outside, 4 or 5 cops. Sir, you got to leave the property. They want you off the casino. Hey, man, I just want 500,000. What the fuck? Why am I not being paid out? Sir, stop being aggressive. Bro, what do you mean? Got kicked off, man. Didn't get my 500,000. What's your biggest pet peeve? Yo, my biggest pet peeve. I hate motherfuckers who tell little lies, small lies. You can't trust them folks. You cannot trust them folks. Them folks who lie about the smallest shit ever. Hey, bro, what you have for lunch? Oh, yeah, I had Domino's. Nigga have fucking noodles. Like, bro, why are you telling them little lies? Why are you telling them little lies? You feel me? Or, you know, you might be dating somebody. Hey, babe, have you ate today? Nah, I haven't ate today. Motherfucker, I seen you eating something. What the fuck? Little lies, right? Because little lies turn into big lies. So you got to pay attention to the little lies. It be a lot of little lies. A lot. Pay attention to people. Little lies. That's my pet peeves. What the fuck you lying for? You ate. Listen, don't sit there and look at me and tell me you've never told a little lie. It's those type of people you gotta watch out for too. I've never told a little lie. Listen, bro, stop it. We all have. Am I a hypocrite? Yeah, we all are. People that tell big lies, it's like you just deserve to go to hell, okay? You telling big lies, like, the fuck you telling big lies for? Hey, Ford, I just bet $50,000 and they're about to take my house. Like, bro, you bet at $5. What you lying for? That's a big lie. That's a big lie, bro. You don't even look like you worth 5,000. You ain't bet no 50,000. That's a big lie. So yeah, those people are the absolute worst. They need to go to hell, okay? Go to hell, bro. Go to hell. What's the first thing you notice about a woman? I look at how approachable they are. You feel me? I look at how approachable they are. Because, you know, like us, we're very, you know, humans are very interactive. You feel me? And the first thing I look at is how approachable this woman looks, right? Meaning that does she have a smile on her face? Does she look really, you know, does she have a resting bitch face? That's what they call it. You know, I pay attention to that, right? A woman who looks like very welcoming and, you know, subtle. 9 times out of 10, you know, I'm going to approach them if I like what I see. But that's the first thing that I notice on women, like how approachable they are. I don't know. That's just the first thing that I noticed, how approachable they are.
So is that the first thing you noticed about your girl now?
I noticed how approachable she was. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I met her on IG. Okay, so I noticed how approachable she was from the gram, my nigga. I went on that page. I'm like, God damn, she look good. Man, listen, bro. I was on that gram, yo. I noticed that shit, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro. I'm like, yo, Instagram is literally it's like a portfolio for females. You feel me? Like that's their resume right there. You feel me? You go on their page, boy, you see all type of seduction, boy. They trying to, hey, so my shorty, yes, that's how approachable she was because of the gram. I'm like, yo, I like what I see. So guess what? Shot my shot. You feel me, yo? She actually messaged me too. And you know, like some of y'all females, right? Your females who be buying plays from me, man. I'm onto y'all, okay? I'm onto y'all game that y'all be doing. Like, it's so many baddies, bro. They come to my page, like a whole bunch of pictures. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever. Try to get my attention. Then they be like, hey, baby, you sports bet? Yeah, what's up? Where you located? I'm in Vegas. Nice. Let's get you set up. What you mean, baby? Cash App, Zelle, Bitcoin. 500. 500 for the exclusive, shorty. I don't care how bad you are. You still got to pay me that 500. It is what it is. You feel me? I'm a businessman. I don't care about all that other stuff, man. You look good. Don't come on my page and bring your sins to my page. Business first. Send that 500 and we can talk later. So that's how my girl came about, right? She tried to pump fake like she sports bet or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm asking the question. I sent her the Zelle. She stopped responding. I'm like, okay, so you really didn't want to, okay, cool. So she didn't really respond. Then I was on her page again. I'm like, damn. So I was like, can I ask you a question? She was like, what's up? I was like, you looking for something serious or are you looking for something, you feel me, something play? She was like, what you mean by that? She was like, what you mean by that? I was like, you know what I mean by that? She was like, here's my number. So she dropped her number. Then we were still talking through the gram. Then she was like, okay, hit me up. Then we started talking and shit. And it just went from there. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, I'm a cheap ass nigga too. You feel me? Like, I know the type of dude she used to fuck with, you feel me? Like, niggas used to treat like crazy. And it's like, yo, it's a little different over here, baby. Like, I'm African, baby. Listen, we don't trick. We talk with the mouth. You feel me? Like, you gonna fall in love with this personality. Like, you not finna fall in love with the bag. Like, I can afford it, but hey, that's just not me. You feel me? So that's how I knew she was a real one. You feel me? She was still fucking with me. You know, I ain't had it. And I'm telling you, bro, like, listen, bro, she got all type of shit, gang. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, niggas is dropping 100 bands on a shopping spree? Oh my God. Boy, I know niggas be like, oh, bro, listen, bro, why don't we be like mad at her or some shit because a nigga want to spend 100 bands on her, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the dumbest thing you've believed as a child? The dumbest thing that I believed as a child, that WWE was real. Listen, man, as a jit, you could not tell me that shit was not real. You cannot tell me that. I know every kid has. Like, I used to argue with my mom. Like, yo, that shit is real. Quit playing. Then I became older and I paid attention and I'm like, yo, these niggas are not really punching. That wasn't real blood. Damn, they didn't really just do what they just said they did. Damn. Yeah, that broke my heart, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. When I found out that WWE wasn't real, my heart was broken. So yes, that's the dumbest thing that I believe as a child. My favorite wrestler was HBK. You know who that is, right? Shawn Michaels. Yeah, HBK. Yeah, when he do that kick, boom, nigga. That boy come back with the, oh, boy. Then he does his flames. I was like, man, that's me. That shit was so hard. Yeah, HBK, Heartbreak Boy. Yeah, HBK. Yeah, Heartbreak Kid. Yeah, HBK, Shawn Michaels. Yeah, that was my favorite wrestler, hands down, 1000%. What's the wildest rumor you've heard about yourself? Yo, the wildest rumor I've heard about myself was niggas who don't buy my pics or fuck with me or whatever, or don't really understand what I'm doing. They'll just come to my page and be like, oh, he's a scam. And it's like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, how am I a scam, bro? You don't know me from a lick of paint. You just came on my page and you just made an assumption and you judge. And at the end of the day, bro, that's not something that anybody should ever want to be labeled as, because it's stupid as fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm a real ass nigga, bro. I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to be honest with you. And I feel like when you scam people, you're not honest with yourself. So I would say that's probably one of the wildest things. And, you know, at the end of the day, we live in a social media era. So people going to say whatever. You're going to hear them things. You're going to hear good and you're going to hear bad. It's just what comes with it. But when I hear that, I'm like, yo, that's wild as fuck, my nigga. Like, hey, get off my dick, straight up. So yes, that's probably the wildest rumor. What's the pettiest reason you lost interest in someone? Was because their breath was too stank for my liking. I remember when I was living in Tennessee, man, it was this chick, man, she looks good, she looks good, very, very, very beautiful, you feel me, very beautiful, 10 out of 10 for sure, and, we were hanging out, I flew her out, she came over, for a couple days. I only do the week, I used to only do the weekends, right? If you fly a chick over, don't have her stay more than 2 days, you feel me? If I fly you in, you coming in on Friday, you leaving on Sunday, right? So I flew her in, she came in on Friday, left on a Sunday. And, we were vibing, in the morning, early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, she told me good morning and it was just like one of the worst case of bad breath I've ever experienced ever early in the morning. And that shit just turned me off completely, like for the rest of the trip. And she left and that was the last time I ever talked to her. And I never told her why I stopped talking to her. But that was why, man. That really, yeah, that was probably petty. Maybe I could have told her, you know what I mean? Like, simple fix. But yeah, bro, I never said anything. And I low-key kind of regret that because she's out here doing that same shit to somebody else, bro. No, bro, I'm realistic, bro. I'm very realistic. I understand morning, right? But it's like, bro, like even during the day, the evening, bro, like we went to walk on the bridge, you feel me, just vibing. And she said something and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, it's not just the morning, what the fuck? So it was afternoon, evening, night, and I was like, yo, I can't do this shit. And that was it. It's just turned the whole trip cold, bro. How do you know when you're in the hood? Come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, dog. From Jacksonville, Florida. Grew up in Arlington. Listen, you know you in the hood when you seeing a fucking payday loan. When you see a Church's chicken, nigga, you know you in the hood. Church's. Right? Because sometimes I've noticed with Popeyes, right? I was in Tennessee the other day in a great neighborhood and I seen this Popeyes. I was like, yo, that Popeyes does not look ghetto at all. This shit is right by Chick-fil-A. What the fuck? So Popeye is starting to elevate. But Church's chicken, that's still in the hood, bro. That's still in the hood. It's not going anywhere. So you know you in the hood when you see a Church's chicken, when you see a payday loan, when you see liquor store in every block, and when you see churches on almost every block. Like, that's how you know you're in the hood. I went to Jacksonville the other day, bro. I forgot. I think I was on Pearl Street, and literally every block there was a payday loan, bro. A payday loan on every block. You feel me? So that's how you know. What's the most amount you've lost in one day, and what's the most you've made in one day? All right, so the most amount of money I lost in one day, right, like physical cash, was 100 bands. On the Miami Dolphins. We already talked about that. Miami Dolphins fucked me over, right? The most amount of money I've ever made in one day, just overall, was 1.2 mil. Yes, 1.2 mil. It was in stocks. It was in stocks and crypto, right? It was in stocks and crypto. This was in December when Trump won the election. Like for a 48-hour range, you know, a lot like Tesla went up over 20%. Bitcoin jumped close to 20%, and those are two assets that I'm heavily invested in, right? So, you know, when you're looking at numbers, when you go up 30% or 20% on a set amount, that can equate to a lot of money. So, yeah, about 1.2 in one day. That's the most. What's the biggest lie you ever caught someone in? Maybe it's not even that big, but it's big to me, right? Because don't lie to me. I don't like being lied to. Nobody likes being lied to. To me, it's big. Fuck it, right? So, I seen something, right? I seen a text message or whatever, like, you feel me? And I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck was that? You feel me? So a week later, you know, they give me their phone. They were like, yeah, go through it or whatever. And like, I'm like, bro, I'm a nerd. Like, you know, I'm going through your phone. I don't see that particular message. But, you know, on iPhone, you can go to the recently deleted. And it's a new feature that got added like I think 2-3 years ago. And a lot of people still don't know that shit, especially when it comes to text message, right? So when you go to that, you can see a whole history of everything that's deleted. So fellas, if you delete some shit, you gotta do it twice. You gotta do it twice. You gotta do it twice, right? But yeah, went to the recently deleted, seen exactly what, you feel me, I already knew was there. And yeah, man, that was a big lie. Like, bro, why you just lied to me? Like, you just deleted the shit. It went to your recently deleted. Like, why did you lie about that? That's a big lie. Come on, can't have that. Can't have that. Can't have that. That's a big lie. That's a big lie, bro. When somebody lying about shit like that, they capable of killing somebody. All right, listen. That's too much. They not. Hey, listen. But still, that's a big lie, bro. Why the fuck would you lie about that, bro? Like, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, don't lie. That's a big lie. Next, the biggest lie I've ever told. All right, the biggest lie I've ever told, man. Oh my God, the biggest lie that I've ever told. Listen, man, the biggest lie I've ever told was telling somebody I was getting in a relationship with. The relationship ended because of my ex. Like that, I lied about that, right? Like, you know, because I didn't want to look like the bad guy, okay? Like, why you asking me how my previous relationship ended? If I'm honest with you and I tell you that, you're going to start judging me, all right? So I just simply say it ended because of the other person, knowing damn well I was the reason it ended. So I lied about the reason it ended. That's a big lie, bro. Like, I feel like we all do that, bro. I could be wrong. Yes, I was the problem, bro. The relationship ended because of me. But I'm not saying that to the new person I'm talking to. And y'all females too, y'all do this shit too, cuz. A nigga would ask you, yeah, you know, my ex, he was abusive, he cheated, he did this. They never tell you what they did. They're never the problems. So you feel me? Like, so if a shorty asks me, like, why my relationship didn't work out, like, listen, I don't know why it didn't work out, you know? The connection just wasn't there anymore. We went our separate ways. What I'm gonna be like? Listen, it is what it is. Keep it pushing, okay? So yes, I've definitely lied before, bro. How did it feel not getting paid out $500,000 from the casino after winning your Celtics future bet? Listen, man, when I didn't get paid out, I was pissed the fuck off. I was pissed. I was ready to catch a case. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I had to keep it cool because at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, I understand violence doesn't solve anything. Just play it cool, man. Listen, you're not gonna pay me out? Bet. You're gonna talk to my lawyers. Case closed. I understood. I was like, okay, cool. You're not gonna pay me out. Guess what? By law, you have to pay me out. You have to. There's been a lot of instances that you see on, online where casinos don't pay out people, even like with the slot machines and stuff. Like somebody might win $1 million or 100 bands. They might be like it's a function or whatever. But with me, it's different. It's sports betting, bro. You had to take my money physically and my ID and place the bet and give me the ticket. You feel me? What else reason would you not pay my money out when I come to pick up? What other reason? You have my ID, you have my player card, you took my money up front, 150 bands, you took that. I said, here, sportsbook, take my 150,000 and I'm gonna wait 4 months to see if it wins, right? That's what I had to do because I had that much conviction. But come on, man, they ain't pay my bread. I walked in there, man, I won. Time for you to pay me out, pay my money, man. When niggas be losing parlays and they single bet, you're taking their money up front. When I win my money, pay me my money up front. Because if I would have lost that 150 bands, guess what? It wouldn't have been like, yeah, give me a week, give me 2 weeks, let me pay. No, y'all already got my shit. So when I win, pay me my 500 bands. Come on, man, stop playing with me. So check this out, man. I had a ton of fun. This your boy, Fort Manny, and I just wrapped it up with Trash Talk. See you next time.